Testing, testing, testing. Live Center HD. Something. Let's see, let's see. Here we go. Oh, this is so distorted. There we go. Doom, 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 doom. Alright. I think things are up and running, looking alright for the most part. How am I looking out there to you guys? For the first in a million years again. Well, can't be first in again. For the first in a long while. Yeah, we're here. Right as the chapter is about to drop. Welcome everyone, Sanjay here. Welcome to the stream. Of course, Boruto Chapter 67, the second chapter for the year. I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. The last two chapters were really something, to say the least. How is my audio and video quality looking to you guys? That is the better question. Everything seems fine. Everything seems fine. Yes, yes. Bam. Nope. Live chat. I mean, despite the title of the stream, obviously Boruto, well, even if he's dead, he's obviously coming back, right? I mean, he is the main character. We haven't even got to the time skip yet. Welcome, welcome everyone. Thanks for joining. Of course, leave a like. Shout it up in the chat, naturally. Any expectations or predictions? Literally like 3 minutes until the chapter drops for the most part. Yes, yes. There's one other thing I need to check in the meantime. Settings. Stream, output. I mean, everything seems like it's moving alright. Task manager. Oh, alright, I have to open. Let's set this preview window. Am I still looking alright on the stream here? Once. Yeah, still looking alright for the most part. Only 2 minutes, gentle people, 2 minutes. Okay, the stream's looking alright on my phone. I guess that answers my question of the audio and video quality. Andrej Tershel, is that how I pronounce it? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Kawaki is a good now too, you know, worth is gonna okay, Kawaki is nothing to them. Yes, you'll see in this chapter, I'm expecting some crazy shit to go down. Literally like a minute. Could probably refresh and see if I see it. Oh my gosh, and it is 10. This thing is taking forever to refresh though. Do. Oh. You're so confused. Alright. Oh my goodness, the site can't be reached. Isn't that too many people are going to the site? It's can't real. Oh my god. Oh, Super would drop as well, right? This is there any other monthly manga that's dropping like right now? As the fact that no, I can't. I just find it funny that the site just isn't responding. No, it's ridiculous. Thank you for your stream. Hey, no, no problem at all, though. I mean, it is the least I could do if the site would come back up at least. So, yeah, pretty much. Jano, I mean, I'll look back to the home page, see if it loads. Oh my goodness. Let's see, let's see. Is it me? Let's see. Okay. Oh, right. Let's turn you off. Oh, wow. 404. Site is giving peer problems. Sorry for the technical issues. Well, unfortunately, it's not my fault. The site just will not load. Some reason. I guess it's just crashing. You need more people. Yeah, that would be nice for the sake of interaction. Well, even well, equally as important as that, this site needs to just come back up, honestly, because this is not it, fam. This is not it. Oh my god. Yeah, I know, but I guess if anything, once you guys who may or may not be, rewatching the stream once it goes up after the stream ends, of course you can just skip to the part where this thing actually starts working. Ah, jeez, this is ridiculous, is what it is. Do. Let's see here. Close this card for now. I don't understand why is Manga Plus just 404ing? This is absolute madness. Absolute madness, dog. No, this this is actually insane. Yeah, yes, too many people, but it's never been this bad where I couldn't like at least refresh the page and get back to the sites. So no, this is absolute madness, bro. Honestly. Come on, just load so I can click on it. Ah, jeez. Updates. No man, this serious. Alright. Hold on. Ah boy. Yeah. Hold on, gentle people. I'm gonna try something here. Super side note, but the rumbling continues today. Just thought I'd put that out there. Just want to put that out there for you guys, just in case you weren't aware. Thinking about it now, based on how things are looking in OBS for me, well, even the CPU usage isn't ridiculously high to the point where it should be preventing me from. I could probably adjust some settings and then pause the stream and come back on just to see if that's the issue. Yo! What's up, Pete? Thank you for joining. Alright, tell you what. I think I know what I am going to do. Don't leave, guys. I am going to just, well, not end the stream, but stop the stream from OBS, change some settings in OBS, and see if that makes a difference. I just want to rule out myself as the problem, which, is always a good thing to do in life. So just give me 1 second. Alright. Manga plus. Alright, let's see. Well, are we back? Are we back? Yeah, it does seem like we are back. Yeah. Alright, let's try some. I did adjust some settings in OBS for myself there. Let's see. Oh. Think I have a slightly better idea. Yeah. All right, we are finally back, and after 12 minutes, we have finally gotten access to the site. Jeez and peace. Sorry about that, guys. I know lost some people there, but I hope persons jump back in if anything. But yeah, we're here. Chapter 67 Rift. Without further ado, let's get into it. Of course, share the stream out, like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz and blues. Respect for joining. Well, I'd usually say journey to 20,000 subs, but you know, let's start with the immediate 2,000. So let's get into it. And of course, we have a cover of Aida here. Can't wait to see her in the anime, Monogali. Alright, so we have Boruto, who got a hole in his stomach. Kinda probably learned from Goku there. Boruto. This can't be happening. Boruto. No. Kawaki there. Yeesh, this is totally unexpected. I think this is beyond Yeesh Code. Wasn't Boruto supposed to be your precious divine tree sacrifice? What are you going to do now? Move on. Nothing else we can do. Who would have thought Kawaki would regain karma, much less kill Boruto? Don't take this the wrong way, okay? I have no intention of interfering with your goals, but I do need to say one thing. Don't you dare even think about using Kawaki for the sacrifice. I will not allow it. Period. Well, I can't give you a response to that right now. I'll head back. Let's talk it out. Alright, look at conflict there. You've really done it now, Kawaki. Killing my precious sacrifice. I have an urgent matter. I'm retreating temporarily. But remember this, acquiring power won't change anything. You'll still never be free for your entire life. Someone will always be leading you around by the nose. That's the fate you bear. I know it well. I like that. I did do a video, what was it? Last week? Earlier this week? One of the two. Talking about how, you know, Kawaki getting this power kind of sets him up to be acting in opposition to essentially what Code is saying here. You should be able to kind of drive the plot and narrative. We'll meet again later. Yeah, the man shrink the thing. Man say, yo, where you go, youth? What the? Sukuna Ikona, he shrank my claw marks small enough that I can't use them to travel. Man say, yo, you're not going nowhere, dog. Seems you don't get it. You're in no position to arrogantly talk about other people's fates. Code. I'll eliminate anyone threatening Lord Seven's life. Even my bro. So what makes you think I'd let you get away? Yo. Daikoku-ten. Yo! Jeez, he's... You could away. No way. I'm being completely overpowered. This is bad. I have Naruto there, still consoling, still holding on to Boruto. What's Shikamaru plan for? Naruto. Boruto, come on, open your eyes. Boruto. This can't be. Damn it, Boruto. Naruto, you okay? Pull yourself together, Shikamaru. Am I dreaming this? He's even out of siege mode. Naruto, I know you're in pain, but the battle's not over yet. This didn't really happen, right? Tell me this is all a lie. Shikamaru, for that try to get the man back on spot. Alright. Kawaki's got the upper hand against Code. Code getting away would be a big problem. Let's help Kawaki take him down now. Naruto. Snap out of it. You're the Hokage, remember? Boruto chose this himself to protect the rest of us. This is no time for you to lose your grip. Alright. Yo, Kawaki, yo. Damn it, at this rate I'm going down. And to Kawaki of all people. Yo. This person who wants to meet me. I don't know their motives, but if they're against Lord Seventh, no mercy for them either. Alright. But you're first. Wait, what on there? I wonder what Code did there. Whoa. Shit. What the? What happened? Why'd Kawaki get blown away? Oh shit! Man, pull out Damon. Yo, no dog. Code. He just pulled Damon through without warning, huh? Where am I? Sorry to have woken you, Damon, but I'm saved thanks to your reflecting ability. What the? Who's that kid? Hey, you fighting Code? Who's the enemy? I'll crush him for you. No, no, it just wrapped up. You can go home, Damon. We'll talk later. Ah, boring. You're doing as you please. An awful lot, Code. Kawaki better be okay. I'll have you know, if anything should happen to him, you'll be certain to regret. Yo, I'd have a lot of big shots in this chapter. Alright, alright. Relax, Aida. Your prince is alive. Oh, good. But it's really you who can breathe easy, Code. For had your answer been different, I'd have sent Damon back over in order to dispose of you. Sorry, I wasn't even looking at the chat. I probably could, but for the sake of just make sure this is as transformative as possible, so that you know, copyright and all that jazz. I'd usually even have up a banner, usually, which yeah, there we go. Should I probably even move the chat? Hold on. Hold on. Alright. But better, I suppose? Alright. I'd have sent him to dispose of you. Confident, isn't he? I don't like this one bit, but I have to give it to you. Looks like I don't stand a chance against you right now, Kawaki. I gotta get my limiters removed. You're gonna restore my true power to me, Amado. Gone. He ran off. So this is what I'm wondering now. How is the dynamic between Naruto and Kawaki gonna change? Regarding Kawaki, we need to consider how we're gonna deal with him. Consider? What do you mean? Come on, he killed his own comrade. Even given the situation, he didn't hesitate at all. What Kawaki did wasn't his fault alone. Maybe not. Sooner or later we might not have had any other choice but this to deal with Momoshiki's power. However, what I see as the biggest issue here is that he'll do whatever it takes for the sake of his goals. That's what today has made crystal clear. So then what? You suggesting we drive him off because he's too much for us to handle? No. We have the other villages to consider. I don't plan to abandon our responsibilities, but that's why we need to think hard about what we're going to do. There'll likely be backlash within Konoha too. There have already been negative reactions to him. Boruto considers Kawaki a brother. He's practically a part of our family, no matter what he does or what anyone says. If his family can't stand by him at a time like this, who's gonna take his side? Fair point, fair point. Is that how you truly feel, Naruto? Even now, you can really, in your heart, think of him as family. Jano, dog. Yo, little emotional. You know? Alright, stop it. He killed your son. Enough! Who was killed? Still alive, fam. Oof. Ow. Boruto. That's rude, writing me off like that. Of course, Naruto crying. No way, that's impossible. I know he was dead. He had a gaping hole in his chest. What's that? Yeah, what is that? Okay. Momoshiki time? Hey, what the heck's going on? The loss of my vessel results in my soul's instant extinguishment, just like in Isshiki's kiss. In addition to being a receptacle for one's soul, a vessel also serves as its anchor to the world of the living. Alright. So the loss of my vessel will result in my soul's instant extinguishment, just like in Ishiki's kiss. In addition to being In addition to being a receptacle for one's soul, a vessel also serves as its anchor to the world of the living. Okay, fine. You're my sole, priceless vessel. I can't afford to lose you. For my own sake. The wounds healed. What did you... Part of your heart and lungs were destroyed, and you lost a large amount of blood. You would have died, of course, had I not interfered. Wait, hold on. I wonder if this page is loading properly. Okay. Naruto, you okay? Pull yourself together. Okay. Okay, resuscitated you using part of the karma. Karma? As you know, your karma contains all of me in data form, compressed. About 82% had already been extracted and diffused into your body. My resurrection would finally become possible once the remaining 18% finish extracting, but regrettably, not if my vessel itself were to get destroyed beforehand. So I had no choice but to rewrite the last 18%, that last 18% into your data, so that the cells and tissues you lost could be fabricated anew. So wait, hold on. I just want to make sure I'm understanding this properly. So I had no choice but to rewrite that last 18% of your data. Wait, Akil, walk on. To be honest, I have been so busy I haven't even like checked out any of Naruto Explain's recent videos. So that his cells and tissues you lost could be fabricated anew. In short, you use parts that were meant for your body to revive me. Precisely. Unfortunately, you taking away 80% of my data has made it impossible for me to resurrect. I see. In that case, I guess I win, since my resolve to die has managed to prevent your resurrection. Don't get too excited, lad. The reason why I'm talking to you is to impart a warning. Huh? Rewritten or not, it started off as Otsutsuki data originally. So there's no change in the fact that all 100% of the Otsutsuki data has finished extracting. Which means you are now a pure, genuine, complete Otsutsuki. And that signifies only one thing. You are ready to be sacrificed to Ten Tails. Code will soon realize this soon. You're saying I could get fed to that monster at any moment? Fine, it saves me the trouble of having to hunt him down. Quit the cocky act. Bear in mind, your return to life is not an event that will ever be repeated. You will stay dead next time. You once said to me, beware, those blue eyes shall eventually take everything from you. I have died once. Is that what you meant by take everything from you? Heh. No, this has nothing on that. And why that will come to pass, even I cannot see. But it'll be soon. The time draws near. It shall be a true spectacle, lad. Alright, we're winding down to the end of the chapter. Amado is being protected right in the middle of Konoha, where you don't have a single claw mark. How will you get near him? Don't you worry, I've already taken measures. Ominous. So I guess he probably put a claw mark on Shikamaru, which, you know, there's a future planning there for the most part. Okay, before I even like get into like talking about this chapter in depth, I want to make sure I'm like completely understanding what Momoshiki did with the remaining 18% of himself that really like needed. Okay. My resident would finally become complete once me fish extract number. Not if my vessel is only a destroy hand, so I had no choice but to rewrite that last 18% into your data. So wait, one thing I'm wondering now, is it that Momoshiki is gonna become like a permanent Kurama based kind of really dynamic between him and Boruto? Like he's just gonna be like stuck there and can't revive, but he can talk to Boruto from time to time. Is it going to be that, or what? That's what I want to know. Silent choice, but to rewrite that last name your data so that the cells and tissues you lost could be fabricated anew. Sure, you. To revive me. Anyway, all right. So first impressions on chapter 67, Rift. Um, I guess the good part about it, it does seem to put an end to this section of the arc for the most part, and really puts us in the position to actually move forward without taking Boruto out of the story for the length of time that I thought they would take him out, because I was expecting him to be out this chapter, next chapter, and probably, I don't know, April's chapter as well. But here we are back at it again, and we've put Boruto in a position where not only is, you know, the threat of Momoshiki and him taking him over like out of the question, but we've essentially secured we've essentially secured a permanent power-up without risk for the most part to Boruto essentially. And basically we have a perfect idea of how Boruto's powers kind of will be operating when it comes on to the time skip. No threat of Momoshiki. So that is the interesting part I find as well. But let's go back to the start of the chapter. Now, honestly, a lot of these panels with like Naruto and Shikamaru, I am looking forward to seeing them when they come into the anime. But let's start. Let us start back. So, positives. Definitely love the scenes with Shikamaru, Boruto, and Naruto. Just seeing Naruto's reaction overall to what's happening, and it's interesting because it's not like Naruto hasn't had persons close to him die, but it's his son this time, you know, and just how I guess Ikimoto kind of structured. I'm no paneling expert, so I'm not gonna pretend like one. But to me, the way that he actually structured the panels, and you know, he kind of just focused on not showing Naruto's face a lot of the times before, you know, we went full conversation with Shikamaru. It kind of helps to highlight that Naruto is is struggling to come to terms with what's happening, you know, especially just ignoring what's happening with Code and Kawaki in the background. So it really kind of helps to hammer home the emotional issues, or well, just the the sense of shock that Naruto is experiencing in this chapter, to say the least. I thought Ikimoto, and between Ikimoto and Kishimoto, they did a pretty awesome job at that. And especially what I love about this chapter as well, again, it kind of hammers home the gray, things aren't black and white. It hammers home the gray nature of a situation like this, because yes, Naruto cares for Kawaki, yes, he's a part of the family, but at the same time, you killed my son at the same time. And even though between most of the characters there, they can acknowledge that, yeah, this was potentially for the greater good, we may have had to do this sooner or later, like in a situation like that, you'd have conflicting feelings on it. And I like that Shikamaru actually tries to bring that up and kind of, I don't think he's antagonizing Naruto necessarily, but at the same time, he brings up a good point for the most part. Shikamaru, for the most part, in character, bringing up the more long-term issues that they'll be having to deal with going forward for the most part. And I like that Kishimoto and Ikimoto try to get that black and that gray response out of Naruto. It kind of, in a some subtle way, kind of reminds me of, you know, after the Pain arc, when Naruto essentially, of course, we beat Pain and all of that, and the village loved him, and he went to the waterfall to, you know, the training would be to control the Kurama, and he still had that darkness within him to say, oh, like, he had, deep down, he had some, how should I put it? He still so had some, I guess, hatred, some deep-seated hatred, and say, yo, these people who hated me from all back then love me no, and all of that. It kind of reminds me of that, you know. At the same time, it's to be expected. It's just one of those things. Of course, Kawaki in this chapter, again, doing what I expect him to do, trying to go against what other characters are setting out for him. I love that he was able to overpower Code. And again, I think especially with Code's dialogue to Kawaki in this chapter, the whole setup of as Code was saying in this chapter, like, you won't be free your entire life, essentially. And I see those words probably like resonated with Kawaki later on for the most part, because with the power again that Kawaki has acquired, I think, for the most part, like, the man just is going to, like, try his best to lead the story in the way that he wants it to go. And I think in some shape or form that kind of ties in with even with what Shikamaru was saying this chapter, that it might be an issue that Kawaki will go to any lengths to achieve his goals. So again, we're kind of again setting the foundation for future conflict when it comes on to Kawaki, and the fact that he is legitimately in a position right now to do what he wants in the story. He doesn't have to be the reactionary character that he's been, under Jigen, Isshiki, or even listening to Konoha. Right now, when he goes back, I mean, Boruto might be the only one to really, rein him in, if anything. So I found it interesting that the dialogue between the dialogue and, Kawaki's poem and what it means and represents for the story going forward, that it really signifies all of that. Aida. I love that Aida is just confident and just threatening Code in this chapter. I like it. I mean, there's not much more to say than that. I was not expecting Code to pull out Daemon. I am not lying, because I was trying to figure out, like, what is this man going to do to repel Kawaki? And he actually pulls out Daemon. And I think just how confident Daemon and Aida are, for the most part, that it really signifies that, like, they have something up their sleeve, obviously, but it's I just can't wait to see Aida in the anime, honestly. And even these panels of seeing, like, Naruto, like, crying and everything, it's very interesting. But what else am I missing here? I want to hear you guys take on this whole 18% on Momoshiki saving Boruto's life. What do you guys think the dynamic is now? You think that is a case that Momoshiki is just going to be like there, can talk to Boruto anytime, or what? Let me know your understanding of it as I actually, see what you guys are saying in the chat here. Of course, guys, respect for coming out again. Thanks for liking up the stream. Don't worry, we're not ending just yet. Cooler and cooler girl, not to me. Yeah, Aida was definitely awesome in this chapter with her threat scenting. And there's something about it, that she can definitely back up her threats. This chapter showed great character growth for Code, recognizing that he isn't the threat he needs to be. Yeah, and what I like about it too, it's a heavy implication that even though we are pretty much past the immediate threat, I like between Code's realization that he needs to really remove his limiters more now than ever. I love how it really implies that he's probably stuck a mark on Shikamaru for the most part. So it's like we're clear with the immediate threat, but danger still looms. The power scaling is very confusing for me, but I'm interested in what that is in terms of what Momoshiki was referring to. That too, in terms of the whole prophecy that Momoshiki saw. Because the thing is, if Boruto's no longer if he's no longer in danger of being taken over by Momoshiki, what else is there to expect? Because I think the general consensus or general interpretation is that we expected, Momoshiki to take over Boruto's body and potentially kill everybody close to him or something along the lines of that. But if that's not the case, then what? The only thing I will probably go on to theorize is that maybe Boruto, because I've said it before when analyzing before Kawaki even got this new karma, and I was theorizing about artificial karmas and stuff months ago and thing. I was basically saying that with being an Otsutsuki, anything Otsutsuki could naturally unlock, they eventually unlock over time. Maybe there's something about being an Otsutsuki that might, who knows, erode Boruto's sense of reason, erode his mind. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm thinking along the lines of that. Boruto definitely destroyed Boro. Code is definitely weaker than Kawashiki. Yeah, well, with his limiters, yeah. Yes, you're right. People are stupid. Pay attention. Momoshiki may influence Boruto to take on his will. Queen, best girl. Sasuke waiting. Yo, I am disappointed because I thought Sasuke would be showing up. They're gonna go back to the village and Sasuke is just gonna be at Ichigaraku Ramen saying, "Yo, dogs, I was waiting on you guys to shout me or something." To take over. The fact that Momoshiki still exists only as a soul right now, I think manipulation will come into play. Yeah, I'd love to see that dynamic. As long as they don't go along the route of Momoshiki becoming his friend, which I doubt they will do anyway. Boruto is food for the 10 tails, bro. Other Otsutsuki members will be coming to Earth to feed Boruto to it. That too, those blue eyes might be Naruto's. Those blue eyes might be Naruto's, and we know who is love Naruto's and will do anything for him, and that person will take everything from him. Tracker fruit with Boruto, good DNA's prize. Something about you saying good DNA. It's so that weird. But oof. So I had no choice but to rewrite that last 18% of your DNA so that the cells and tissues you lost could be fabricated anew. Oh, maybe, huh? I was using karma, you know, karma contains all of me in data form, compressed, about images that have been instructed and choosing the body. Directly would finally become possible once the repeating is finished. Come back to nice my vessel or to get destroyed beforehand. Choice but to rewrite that last 18% of DNA so that the cells and tissues you lost could be fabricated anew. So I'm wondering, is a case that can I let me know if I'm interpreting this right. Yeah, I'm trying to. That's I'm reading it over so many times in terms of what it means when he rewrote the last 18%. Is it that the energy and everything associated with the last 18% of him, he just kind of converted it to? No, but he says he's 100% Otsutsuki now. So, Momoshi converts his DNA to Boruto DNA, but they are still Otsutsuki DNA. Okay, that's, I guess, it's an easy way to look at it. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Alright, I'll work with that instead of trying to bust my brain. So, yeah. You know, up here, I see. Unfortunately, you taking away 8 of my days has me impossible for me to resurrect. I guess I win. But to be honest, I am looking forward to this dynamic now between Momoshiki and Boruto. But yo, this whole prophecy that Momoshiki has, honestly, I wonder what it is, because the fact that the man can't resurrect anymore is like, but he's so confident, so smug. It's like, man, I look forward to Boruto's life going to shit, so it's going to be interesting, isn't it? Again, I can't wait to see Aida in the anime, dog. Trust me. Ooh, Black Clover. Let's see. So it makes sense. The process. Get it, Momoshiki Boruto. It's like the plan worked. Yeah, the plan worked, but I don't think Boruto or Kawaki expected Boruto to to come back from this. I think the plan was always a permanent death, but it is what it is for the most part. Yes, I mean, going back up in terms of what you're saying, Thuan, Why do you say the power scaling is confusing? I know when it comes down to like probably like some things maybe in the anime, maybe, but in this case, how so? Because Kawaki has the power. Well, if we're making educated guesses, we can say Kawaki has about 80% of Ishiki's power, which would explain, plus, that plus whatever Kawaki has not naturally. You can understand why Kawaki be able to, just beat Code at this point, or beat literally, well, probably beat anyone at this point, with probably the exception of Boruto. And even if he can beat Boruto, it's gonna be more like a high difficulty. But yeah, I wouldn't say the power scaling is confusing. I think my issue is that we didn't have Naruto do anything in this fight. In this fight, honestly. After the whole, Age of Wisdom, jeez, beast. But again, this chapter is one of those chapters that really helps to establish like future conflict that I've been saying for the last few chapters for the most part, based on the characters' mindsets and things, especially Kawaki. And I think especially since after the fight with Isshiki till now, it's just every chapter kind of just hammers home that yes, Kawaki is not gonna be evil in the future, but he's gonna do what he wants, but it's going to be morally questionable. That's what it's going to come down to at the end of the day, for the most part. So yeah. But I'm wondering how we're going to move from here, because the fact that even with how confident Damon, like let me even go back to the page. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. Especially with how confident Damon is, man, honestly. And his ability, and whatever else Aida is hiding. I mean, this story, honestly, right now things are set up so dynamically. I'm really looking forward to seeing how chapters 68 and beyond are actually going to go. Honestly. Because as I said, Aida, whatever Aida's hiding, Damon, confidence, ability, Code being taking the initiative to really set up the next stage of the conflict, going back to Konoha. But it would be odd, I'm not gonna lie, if like Shikamaru, if there really is a claw mark on Shikamaru and he doesn't realize, that would be odd for the most part. But I guess we'll see how he manages to pull that one off. But there's that as well. Again, as I said, the Naruto, Shikamaru, Boruto stuff really is one of the biggest positives for this chapter in terms of how that was portrayed, and just the nuance of it, the gray nature of it, the whole internal conflict between Kawaki's family, but he killed my son, seeing Naruto's reaction. Kawaki, the emphasis on the path he's going to take going forward, and Shikamaru starting, especially with what he discussed with Amado, Shikamaru like realizing that there's some nuance to Kawaki, and this might manifest in a problem later on. Granted, probably the immediate issue of dealing with Boruto's debts, they no longer have to deal with it, but knowing Shikamaru, he's going to want to talk about it, and I'm interested to see them involve, like what would be the reaction or review of the other villages on the situation. What would Garo say? What would Darui say? So it's going to come down to all of that for the most part. And again, by the end, we have kind of picked up the pace and put Boruto in a position where he can also balance out things with Kawaki. Even though Kawaki has this power now, and he can, as I keep saying, move from a reactionary to a character that can take initiative and decide where he wants his story to go. At the same time, it's like with them actually putting Boruto in this position, we have Boruto in a position where he kind of, levels out things with Kawaki. So yeah, even though we would have had a lot of conflict with Kawaki either way, balancing things out with Boruto being in the position he is now, with having the full power of Momoshiki without any you know, negative repercussions for now, it's going to make things that much more interesting. But I think with that being the case now, going back to the village, again, I keep saying it, we still need to see what's going to happen with Sarada, Mitsuki in terms in terms of catching up. Because right now, Kawaki and Boruto, I mean, they might as well be the strongest persons in the village. They are literally. So I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. Let's see what you guys are saying. Action between Kawaki and Boruto going for it could be weird. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm looking forward to it. So justified. Can't resurrect. I found Naruto not fighting. He was nerfed for a reason. I don't think he'll win any big fights. I don't know, Biome. Maybe not, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm a big fan of the whole Goku Gohan dynamic of the Cell arc, and potentially seeing it here in Boruto. I am hoping, to be honest, Naruto takes the experience of this as motivation to either start training or working with Amado to get some kind of gear in place for him to be much more of a reliable presence on the battlefield again. He'll not beat Aida, that's his son. I have a feeling Naruto will train him not only for him to get stronger but and his power jutsu to be his ways to counter Kawaki. As powerful queen of Boruto, we sim for her, so Shikamaru Amado may have something to bond over. That's true, that's true. I finished the chapter, it's amazing. Naruto could be asked to step down, however, it would seem as if he resigned. To the public, only a small few would know that he stepped down. Code and Aida have big plans for Kawaki too, and Code will find out a plan to take off his limiters. Yeah, man. And not even that, guys, but the next thing too is the whole matter of the cyborg that our android that Amado is building. That is the next major dynamic in all of this in terms of how things are going to go. And especially with this, well, arc seemingly being over for now, or at least the immediate conflict between the additional cyborg and Caution Koji, I'm interested in seeing how it's going to go, honestly. So, I don't know, guys. It's let me know in the chat how much you guys would actually rate this chapter. I want to know. I want to know. I thought it was really good. That was really good. King, wait, destined for greatness? Wait, open the door? Oh my gosh, are you here? Malcolm. Is next chapter the final of the volume? 7 out of 10 sphere. 10 out of 10. Let's see. List of Boruto volumes. Let's see here. Oh. Hold on. So, volume 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is the end of volume 17, basically, because if we're doing the whole 4 chapters per volume, then yeah. And yeah, control karma power door die rift. Yeah, so we're starting a new volume next. So all bets on this next volume, well, volume 18, that's starting with next chapter, will be the final chapter of the pre-time skip. That's my that is my estimation. That was the last of the volume. 68, 69, 70, 71. One more volume until time skip. Yeah, that's my guess as well. William, well gone, man. Welcome to the stream. Did you notice the paneling in this chapter, Sanjay? I was talking about the paneling, Akil. Again, like, it's because I'm not like a paneling expert, but I did like it, you know what I mean? Or even specifically how, you know, Ikimoto drew you know, Naruto not really showing his face, or, you know, stuff like that. But oh, a pretty good chapter. Seems from the panel from other chapters, but in a good way. Yeah, definitely. Guys, respect for coming out again. If you aren't subscribed, you know, subscribe to your friendly neighborhood Uchiha here. We're almost at 1,700 subs. Unless everybody in here is already subscribed, which, you know, this is good too. But I think I've said all I need to say about this chapter. Wait, considering that this is like a random power scaling question, but considering that Momoshiki converted the remaining 80% to quote unquote Boruto's DNA, but it still has like a Otsutsuki base, could we interpret that as probably Boruto still not necessarily having 100% of Momoshiki's power, but I mean, with his potential, he'll surpass Momoshiki anyway. There's have upgrades too. At the end of the chapter, when Momoshiki revived him, the Karma mark looked the same as future Boruto. Yeah, that is what I don't. It's the first we're seeing the whole part in his chest, though. That's the thing. That is the thing. But the point is, yeah, the time skip is almost here, people. And I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, that's all I have for this reaction review. Of course, let me know what you guys think. For the person who'll be rewatching the, you know, the stream / review, because of course this is is the dedicated review video. So let me know what you think in the comments once the video goes up after I end the stream. Of course, naturally, we can talk about this in the 1,000,001 discussions, hopefully, going into March before chapter 68. Thanks for coming out, everyone. Respect. Almost at 1,700 subs. Let's see if we can hit it. He only convert his DNA to repair his lungs and heart. Yeah, but it still has an Otsutsuki base, as you're saying though, Akil, right? So yeah, but yeah, guys, respect. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Make sure to eat your veggies now. Clear your plate. Clear your Sunday dinner. But yo, I'll see you guys in the